Hello from Sapa. This is the 2nd of November.
It's a pretty nice day today. The weather's great. But what we wanted to do is to let you know a little bit about what the weather's normally like in November's. And in reality, it's probably one of the most variable months. We get weather that changes very, very quickly, but there's lots of things you can see and do whatever the weather. So this video will help you decide if it's the right time of year to come for you.
For example, like this time of year, the weather changes very quickly. So it could be sunny, warm day and wearing t-shirt, or it could be cold and foggy days that you have to wear in jumper.
Absolutely. I mean, you can already see behind us, it's autumnal. You know, the leaves are changing colour. It feels like a temperate climate in autumn. I'm in a light hoodie, but it's not cold today. So many wildflowers at the moment. You know, we've got friends who live down the valley. This is their favourite time of year for harvesting honey, because in the last few weeks there's just a lot of nectar available from these wildflowers. Lots of different variety as well.
It's such a beautiful day. I'm gonna show you one of our favourite viewpoints.
Talking about beautiful, I mean, it's so warm now. I think I'm going to have to take this hoodie off, genuinely. It's probably about 20 degrees, maybe less, maybe 18, but in this direct sunlight it's warm. And that's what I mean with November's. The key is just bringing layers, you know, t-shirts with layers to go over the top. Sapa, doesn't matter what time of year, you always need a raincoat, but layers are good. Layers are recommended.
We're just passing through a gate and look what we found. Wow, it's a big one.
Yeah, very big. We've seen a few of these the last few days. I love this trail through the woodland. It's amazing, eh?
I really like it. It's pretty warm today.
I just checked about 5 minutes ago. It's 22 degrees. I mean, it's middle of the day, so it's not going to get hotter. But that's the thing. People always ask us what to pack. You know, equally as important as a raincoat is sun cream, to be honest.
Do you know what's this?
Have you been catching them on the way?
Yeah, grasshopper. They are everywhere.
Yeah.
Just same like the wild bee and butterfly.
Mong at heart. If you got, I don't know, 20, 30 of these, you'd fry them up and eat them, wouldn't you?
But it's okay, it's only one, so you can go.
How kind.
I like the view.
Oh, it's just fantastic, this trail. This is Chow's grasshopper that seemingly now refuses to walk. It's been with her about 5 minutes and I assume it's a pet for life. Completely unharmed, it just doesn't want to go.
I don't know why I keep saying you go, but you didn't. Come on, go.
Pop it on there. There
Oops.
you go, finally.
Yep.
Yeah. Right, let's carry on.
Let's go.
Oh, it is a stunning day, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. Quite a steep trail, this one, but what's nice about it is because we've had, I don't know, 6-7 days without, I don't think, any rain. The trails are all dry. I mean, you can see, unlike, you know, for example, summer when it's much warmer, the trails are not slippery. So, you know, decent hiking shoes are great. You still need something with grip, but I don't think hardcore hiking boots are necessary. We're both in trail running shoes, actually. So where are you taking me, Cha?
We're just going along here to the cornfield and also see if we see any animal around.
You almost said snake then. I heard you.
I didn't. I tried.
You did.
Try it. Secret.
I don't know if you've noticed, but if you look down on the floor, you can see lots of leaf litter. So, I mean, the woodland here is temperate. Well, it's a mix of evergreen and temperate, but these leaves are on the turn. They're all browning and yellowing. All our fruit trees have already dropped their leaves. So the apple, the pears, the plums, they're all now empty already. And these trees will lose their leaves in the next few weeks. So it's a real mix, but this year, temperate woodland here. Anyway, let me catch Cha up. So Cha's gone ahead. He's a bit fitter and younger than I am, especially up these hills. But it does give me a bit of peace and quiet. She's probably saying the same up there. But yeah, a lot of people talk about Sapa being overly touristic. And to be honest, if you're in the town or the major villages, Lao Chai Tavan, places like that, then it can give that illusion. We've been out all day, not seen a single soul. I don't mean other travellers, I mean no one. No Hmong, no Vietnamese. It's very, very quiet. So it's all about picking the right walk for you, picking the right experience for you, something that fits your fitness levels. Anyway, Cha's been calling me, so I need to catch her up.
Yeah.
I'm coming, sorry.
So slow.
Well, I've been filming and talking. I was just explaining how much quieter things are when you're not around, which is sorry, I'll be a bit rude. What have you found?
Come here, I'll show you.
Okay, right. Gonna be a bit of a scramble up that rock. I'll put the phone down 1 second. Go on, you go ahead, I'll follow you.
Looky here.
Oh, interesting.
Scary.
Do you know what it is?
Of course, it's a snake.
Well, yeah, but do you know what type? It's a
I know that
Vietnamese.
it's not poison, but
Yeah.
scary.
It's called a Vietnamese beauty rat snake, and they are harmless, but actually quite aggressive. Can you see the way it's rearing its head up a little bit there?
Yeah.
Leave it, let it go on its merry way. So we showed you the snake earlier, and we've also found this skin that's been shed. Fairly long, I don't know, possibly a metre long snake. I'm not sure, I'm not an expert. Looking at the scales, Indo-Chinese rat snake perhaps. I'm no expert, but anyway, if it is that, it's another harmless snake, non-venomous. But there are venomous snakes here. Fortunately, most of the ones we see are non-venomous, and many of the ones we see are slithering away. You just come across this tiny puddle in the forest, absolutely teeming with tadpoles. Loads of them, thousands actually. Oh, the light's amazing now. I've come ahead a little bit just to see what I could find. I think Cha's foraging or something. But the light's amazing. I'll get the drone up there and show you the forest in a minute. But yeah, look at the light. Look at the light as she's coming down here. So there is a little bit of cultivation, a little cabbage patch, because there's a few families, a couple of houses up to the right there. What have you been doing?
Just going around.
Have you been foraging?
Not really, but
Right.
just try to looking around.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just talking about the cabbages. I'm going to get the drone up in a minute. Well, look at all the ants down there.
Found someone hat.
That's not a foraging. Can I have a look? That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
If they've accidentally left that there or not. Try it on.
Like this.
There you go.
But no, I was just trying to get this one to put the fruits inside.
Ah, okay. Oh yeah, I've had these ones before. Yeah, they're quite dry though.
Yeah.
What
I
they
really
called?
like it. Zimbla in our language though. How do you call it in your language?
Do you know what? I've got no idea. Not a clue.
Really?
No, we don't have them. They look to me, because they're made up of those smaller seeds, they look a little bit like wild raspberries, something like that. They're not that juicy though, have you noticed?
Yeah, but I really like it.
Yeah, they're sweet, they're very good. Yeah, thank you. They're a bit out of focus there. Yeah, they are good. Yeah, not bad. Talking of juice, have you got much water left?
I'm not sure.
Right. I brought the filter with me. By the way, people often ask us about kit lists. We often suggest people, when you're out and about for a walk, even in winter, take 1.5 litres. If you've got a filter, brilliant. Take it with you, you can always refill. The guides will know a lot more about where is a great place to get water from. And well, sometimes you get springs. There's a stream behind us here. I don't think I drink the water straight from that without filtering, but we'll see what we can find later on. You're going to strip the tree, you're going to eat them all?
Nope. Just a few.
I'm going to grab a few more too, they're great. Let me turn the camera off. Just as I turned the camera off, Chaz spotted that. She said, be careful. What you'll find is, rather than the snakes being an issue, because you very rarely come across them. I know we saw one before, but it was harmless. What you get quite often is caterpillars, and here they're often hairy, and they do sting. So whenever you're foraging or anything, even when you're walking, the tendency for me is to grab onto things because I slip and slide.
Look at this.
Just watch out for the caterpillars. What?
Look.
What is it?
I was just getting more and then
Ah, there
this
you go. I
one.
was just talking about
Have
the
to
cat.
watch
Told you.
out.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Ooh, doesn't look a bit spiky, isn't it? What, have you been stung by one?
Yeah.
What's it like?
But this one is not too hurt. But the one that is very green one, ooh, when you touch it, the hair, it's really hurt and also itchy for very long.
Yeah. I was talking to Melai the other day. She said what they do is they get a sharp knife and they just, almost like a razor, they scrape the skin, which removes most of the hairs. And then they just bathe it in either water or use a local leaf to relieve some of the sting sensation. But how long does it last, the sting?
Couple of days.
Really?
Yeah. Depending on how deep you touch.
Yeah. Beautiful. They do look great in this light. Anyway, let me get the drone up. The lady here is from the house behind. She doesn't owe hat Chaz accosted, but she said we're fine to borrow it for an hour or two. I think they're her cabbages. That's what Chaz just checking. The borrowed hat. The borrowed hat.
Just borrow a few seconds. I asked her already. Is the lady doing the vegetable here?
A few seconds. You've had it an hour already.
Yeah.
I think Chaz given up with a one-by-one approach, haven't you?
I'm too desperate to eat.
Can't be that hungry, can you?
I am a little bit. Well, it's 1 o'clock now.
Oh, good work.
Finish.
Yeah. It's definitely getting more autumnal with the leaves changing colour slowly. Ooh, it's warm now. I'm just going to go and catch Chow up in her stolen hat. Oh, sorry, borrowed hat as she'd call it. All the meadow flowers here, stunning. You can see a lot of these things around. They're actually non-edible. They're type related to eggplants, I think, but they're not edible. See two different types here, neither of them can be eaten, but they look quite beautiful. Probably got another hour or two before the sun goes down behind this ridge here, but at the moment it's pretty intense. The sun, yeah, it definitely feels subtropical without being hot. I mean, the air temperature is lovely. It's fantastic, really, really pleasant. But yeah, the UV is still pretty strong. I mean, I usually trek with a hat, which helps a lot. There's China, stolen hat.
Not stolen. I just said to the lady it was borrowed.
Oh, sorry, borrowed hat. How is it?
It's very good. It helped me with the sun.
Yeah, I was just saying how strong the sun is. It's very intense today. Oh, down the stile. Hang on, I need 2 hands for this.
Be careful, it's a bit steep.
Ah, I can do it, you're right. Where are you going?
I just found out I ran out of water and I saw the stream down here, the water under the ground.
Ah.
You want to drink as well? I get leaves.
Sure. Ah, I see. So someone's actually piped it. I wonder where that comes from then. Wow.
It's very cold. You
Is it really? Yeah, somewhere. I like your little cup.
There are loads of leaves here.
Love this little trail, although we're losing the light a little bit with it going behind that ridge. As we go around the corner here, we'll get to some of the rice fields, which is useful because it's probably one of the most common questions we're asked at this time of year. You know, what do the rice fields look like? Are they just muddy pools? Well, as we said earlier, 2nd of November, we won't just show you them, we'll show you what it's like to walk in and around them at this time of year, which gives you a better idea. It's so much cooler in the shade, also with the running water here. Not unpleasantly so, still okay with a t-shirt while I'm trekking. If I stop for any length of time, I think I'd need my my hoodie back on.
I just refilled the water.
From the spring?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we just zigzag around to the little trail, concrete road that going to our local home, but there's a small traffic jam here. You can go.
So we finally made it to some of the rice fields. We're a stone's throw from Sapa town here, probably 3 kilometres from the town centre. Still not seen another traveller all day. Still not seen many locals all day, to be honest. So yeah, this is what the rice fields look like at the moment.
I think the rice is just grass. So I think it's same like your country. After we harvest the rice, We just left it with all of the little green around here. Left it for buffalo, cow, they can eat the leaves and it's grow again. So this is how the rice field look like in November.
Yeah, they look pretty good. Let me spin this around so everyone can see what they look like over that way. Have to be quite careful because I might fall off. Make it look easy.
Try not to fall.
What she actually meant when she said try not to fall is please fall over when I'm watching. So I'm going to show you here. Look, if I walk in the rice paddy, you can see unlike normal when summer, you're knee deep in mud at this point. Here it's relatively dry, so you don't necessarily have to balance on the rice terraces. Every single rice field becomes a footpath.
Buffalo footprint.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, isn't it spectacular? Beautiful area. So let's have a wander around. Perhaps we can loop round to the other side of the valley over there, Cha. Yeah?
Yeah.
We'll go over to that way and then we'll wiggle back up to Sapa up that way. What's that? Oh, still some seed.
I found new seed.
Yeah?
But I don't think this is edible.
No.
See?
Yeah. Nothing inside it. Right, let's wiggle down. I'll follow you.
Let's go.
Still so green, isn't it, this time of year?
I really like it.
Yeah, nice temperature too. Right, let's wiggle back to the motorboat. We'll head home, yeah?
Yep. We came back to the same viewpoint as yesterday, and today's the 3rd of November. But the weather today look different. It's more foggy and more chilly. So we do see sun, but only sometime.
I kind of like days like this because we're above the cloud. I mean, I'll show you some aerial shots in a minute with the drone, but being above the cloud is spectacular. Of course, and we'll show you later on, we could easily be down in the cloud, and that's a completely different experience altogether. So when planning what to expect at this time of year, as I said earlier in the video, it's variation. So now we've dropped down into the fog, completely different view. Actually, there is no view. All we can see is cloud.
What do you mean about the cloud? There are lots of different things to see around here as well.
Yeah.
Meadow flower, many wild animals. So it's pretty cool actually.
Mm-hmm. As always, thanks for watching. If you've got any questions about November, the weather, or indeed questions generally about Sapa, feel free to put them in the comments and we'll do our best to answer as best we can. If you like this video, if you like this kind of content, let us know, like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care.